So this is a video showing the loan module and remittance module in some detail. Now that people have got experience of starting and stopping contracts, unlapsing and changing prices, now is a good time to get stuck into what this looks like. So on the side of your menu over here, you have loan. This shows all the reports by month. And what we've done in test here is that we've forced this date into March. So although it is still February, we're trying to trick it into thinking that it's actually March, so it'll post February stuff. So if you're dealing with February this year, you'll be doing this from the month of March onwards. So what we're going to do is just going to run through one contractor, but in some detail. You see all the contractors look very similar. And we're dealing with Daniel. And this invoice, these tags here show that Daniel has had one contract sale invoice this month. His previous loan was £88. He didn't have a current instalment because we're going to show that in a moment. His remittance this month will be £39. And this month we have posted £3,300 to his loan. So in other words, his loan's gone up by £3,300. And if we don't do anything to this, if we don't take an instalment or add interest, then next month the opening balance will be 3388. If we click anywhere along this white bar, like just below his name, you get an information page which has 3 tabs. The first tab will show all invoices, contract sales invoices, which apply to him this month. The next one is a summary of all the postings to his loan. So here the information is the same as appeared on the form view. It's the opening balance, interest if we charged it. These are his loan advances we've been doing to test. This is the invoice we've just seen, and a couple of more postings as well. And here he's got one contract running. He cleans Watley and JCB. The subscription contract is SO127, and you can see that his management fees have been charged, and that will be his remittance. Now at the end of his line, there's a small square with a report. So whilst we're working on loans, this is what his report will look like. So if we didn't do anything else, if we didn't take an instalment, if we didn't add any interest, then he will get 359, and this is a copy of the paperwork that he will get. But let's look in some more detail to see how all this has been made up. A word of warning over here. Here's the confirm button. This confirm button really does mean confirm. So if you do confirm, see it saying, are you sure you want to confirm? I definitely don't. Because if you have confirmed this, then that is it. Postings within this module and therefore contractor payments have now closed for that month. And if you have made a mistake, all you can do now is correct stuff in the following month. So let's look at this information tab again. So he's got 4 loan advanced journals. And if we went to accounting, journals, we've got the journal code. Look, it's LOA, loan advance, LOADV, so LOAD, and the partner is Daniel. So you can see that he's got 4 postings so far in the month of February. If I just click one, you can see that it's made up of £500 increase in loan, £500 to creditors control account, so just like a supplier, and then you'd pay him just like you would a supplier, like a Janny supplier, because this creates a debt that we owe, and we just need to post to payment to bank as you would normally, and then you can send him his money. Now, if you say, right, we need to do another advance, perhaps as an example, if you go to invoicing, accounting, create entry from template, there's a list of templates with their name. This is a loan advance. You've got more journals to add to this in the next few days to make up the full set that we're accustomed to. But they will all look like this. So it sets the date. If you're doing this in March and this applies to February, you need to put a February date in it. It's showing you which journal it's going to use. It's got a narrative of what it is. And in here, we just need to add the partner. And now it's only asking for one figure. We want to increase the loan by £200 and then create the entry. Now that's automatically posted £200 to loan, £200 to creditor's control account. And in order to change Daniel's loan position, give him the money, we click post. And if you were to go back now and look at Daniel's account and see there's 3,300 posted this month, we now refresh the whole loan report. And now it's £3,500. And if we were to look at his tab, we can see that the last one we've just added is on there. It's 009, and it's £200. And that is also reflected on his paperwork. But I suppose we ought to charge him an instalment, shouldn't we? So let me just have a look. Let me just show you the information that we have on Daniel. And this loan information is stored in his product where we add contracts. So we know where we are here. And we can see that there's no installment. £50. I didn't bother with interest because it's only going to create a journal, but it just makes this test more crowded than it is already. Right. So we've got an £88 balance carried forward, £50 instalment, £50 reduction from remittance. Yeah. Still 3.5 grand posted, and then the balance going forward. So 38 plus 50, 88. Yeah, because it's 35 there. And that will reflect on here. If we were to go to and say, well, how are these? Where do all these come from? This is cleaning activities. So this is the normal client invoice, which we all know and love. Which looks like that. What in JCB? This is the account entry for it. You see it has this account SO127 on it, as we've all seen before. It has been validated. And when it was validated, it generated a sales order for fees. So these are the fees. It references the client contract SO127. It's taken the information from Daniel's product somewhere there. So Watling is here, £8 plus 20%. And then those charges are coming out into his loan. So if I were to close this now, I can't use this for any more testing, but I would only click confirm. That's all I would have to do. And then I can show you the so here's one I made earlier for Daniel. So in draft, the dates are mixed with because of the test, but you can see that these are the payments, and they refer, this number here refers back to the number that will be added to that written report. So when you send it, it will send the slip for the payment and that report with it. And that's it for we'll do some training together, but this is more or less how the whole loan module and everything is all linked together.